About ready to get this one started. Jamie Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Nashville. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. Take go.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Here comes the... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Lions. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the...
Down like a lawnmower, baby. Keep it moving.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go, sack. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone, so... The ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the quick, right?
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third down and 9. Man in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun here on third. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a third down and 4.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shut up! Run that ball downfield, son. Come on, man. Run that ball downfield. Rocco 80. Go.
His drive will start on the ground, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Giddy up.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Shahadi. Buffalo 18. Check up.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Tymee Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tag. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Can't we score?
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Oh, ready? Hey, south.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. In motion now, it's Collins. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Oh, right. 11. Puppy. 19 Texas.
Now, Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now this looks like it's fighting for the marker. He loses the football. The Titans have got it. Into space. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Titans. an extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to get into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Let the hot.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Tony.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Here we go. Hey.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Nike Texas. Hey, uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Going up top. Big strides. Look at him go. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. 47 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Inside the 30. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Titans will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Second down and 8. from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Here's Stroud. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. He's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. They will work the middle with Mixon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
11.
Back to throw, Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to grab a late lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
70 range. Come on. Set.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second down.
79 Broncos. Warriors 17. Cup 19.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he is gonna score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Kaimi Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they can find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Go. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal